Hello and welcome back to Eskimos pre-YouTube Masterpiece Theatre. Today we will be showcasing a completely pointless video, but nonetheless, it's an Eskimo pre-YouTube video. Today's showcase is traveling from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, to Bellingham, Washington, US of A. It is basically just a driving there, and maybe a little driving back, and a little bit of Bellingham's Bellis Fair Mall, and I believe there is a shot of an airplane at YVR, that is the Vancouver International Airport. So we ask you once again to make some popcorn and enjoy the show. I am Shanoonan.
Ice cream. Look at something today on a cold day. Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to take the audio out of the video because what we have right now playing in the car is copywritten material, and I don't feel like getting in any sort of trouble because it's copywritten, and technically it's over the radio, therefore the royalties have been paid but haven't been paid to me or from me, so we're going to just do it this way, okay? And if you don't like it, tough. Just freaking take the next 3 minutes or so and just plug your ears over and just make it think, make yourself think that, there's not me talking. So what the heck do I do? What do I talk about? Well, this was my car. It was a 1988 Ford Taurus GL. This was before they came out with SE and SEL and LX, and well, no, I think they had LX. That just kind of carried over. But anyways, it was my first car. My Oma, or if you're not Dutch or Dutch heritage, my grandmother bought it for me when I was about 17, and I was a little snot-nosed punk. And you'll notice that the camera operator is myself, and where my position is in said car. That was because my numbnut brother decided that he thought that he was a better driver because he had driven cross country, and he was 5 years older than me, so he had his license for probably close to about 4 or 5 years more longer than I had. I had just gotten my license at this point, so he thought he was more qualified to be in the States driving my car. Yeah, instead, he's the one that got hit with some woman that decided she was just going to come out. Now, if I was driving, I probably wouldn't have been there in that spot. So, but he hit my car. He had somebody hit my car. Oh, it tore me up. It tore me up. I was crying. Like a little. I mean, it took a lot to get that car going and get my license and everything. And just for him to freaking say, well, I'm a better driver than you, so I'm going to drive your car down here. Bam! Think about it. Anyways. It was a good car up until I blew the transmission up, which was a common thing for Taurus, the friggin' cheap China-made transmissions. Other than that, it was a solid. I mean, even with the accident, it wasn't a high-speed accident, but we weren't just walking it across the road. And the only thing that happened was the headlight blew out, and she kind of climbed up over the bumper and just kind of crumpled up the hood and fender and that. By the time they were done fixing it, you didn't notice the difference. But, yeah. I like the 88 Taurus. It was nice. It was comfortable. I like the new Tauruses too, but I think this was probably the most comfortable Taurus I have ever had. The seats were plushy and cushy and everything. Hey, this I believe is northbound on I-5, going up. This is now... it's either north or south, one of the two. This is I-5 in Washington, somewhere around Bellingham. Doesn't this kind of sound and seem like one of those, when you do the DVD commentaries, kind of like that? The only thing is, it's probably more interesting. But, yeah. That dude's car, I have no idea who he is, but if you're watching, thank you for letting me videotape you as you're going down the interstate. Marvelous job on now if the camera would focus, and which it now has, those are mountains out in the Cascades in Washington. I believe we're going either north or southbound. Jesus, this is a long clip. Hey, it's focusing on the dash kind of. You gotta cut it some slack. I mean, it's an old camera. It was a Samsung of some sort. It wasn't quite the old VHS tape ones, but I mean, they were big. They were big in my head almost. Okay, maybe not quite, but it wasn't no HD. HD wasn't even thought of back then, I don't think. See that on the window there? It kind of looks like snot. Yeah, that's probably my dog licked the window, is what I'm kind of thinking. If you notice, above my mom's knee there, well, you won't see it now, but on the dashboard, they've got, on the passenger side, they've got the vents. You'll notice the one is kind of aimed straight up, and it is a pet peeve. It's bugging me even at this point now that it's up. I have to have the vents. I've got kind of an OCD when it comes to that. I don't know. Another cool thing with this car, you'll see it a little later on here. It actually had the digital dashboard, which was really cool because when you're in Canada, it reads in kilometers. You hit the one button and go beep, and then it switches over to miles per hour. You really don't care. I've lost interest. Like you're probably there's probably just one person left in this video watching, saying, why on earth? Because I got nothing better to do. If I had something better to do, I probably wouldn't be watching this video anymore. And unfortunately, you're just as bored as I am. Don't worry, we're almost done with this. You know, when you're driving down the road, you got to have the music playing. I mean, you have to. See if you kind of see above my 65 there, just above my brother's shoulder there. You know, kind of zoom in, I'll lose it just because it's, well. See, and then I'll go out the window. This wasn't even supposed to go on YouTube. YouTube wasn't even a blip yet when I made these videos. I don't know what I was thinking. In fact, if I was anything like I am today, I would have had the camera follow the truck that we're passing, but no, I'm not that versed in videography at this point, and my whole YouTube channel, you know. Well, I know we're going northbound at this point. We're coming up. We're just about ready to come down the hill into Bellingham, I think. Yeah, there. Oh yeah, look at the reflection of my toys. Cop cars. Go figure. And we are just about done. Yay!
Just to get a shot of what the walls look like here. Oh, there's fun. Sure, the lens is off, or the cap.
Yeah, here.